Bienvenue at First Racing PlayStation. This is your French commentator. Of course, we are not in a French circuit, but we don't have a French car. But this circuit is so good that it should have been in France. C'est le Nordschleife here, Nurburgring Combat, which is the Grand Prix circuit together with the Nordschleife. And of course, we are with the Audi R8 LMS. This is very good car, and of course we are in the Backpain GT series. This is round 3, race 2. So we have again 3 laps, 3 tours here at the Nordschleife. And what race we had in race 1, Delphi Mora, of course, very good driver. He's also championship leader. He won the race. And we had good battles behind as well. Let's see how this race 2 is going to unravel, as the English would say. But first, let's have a look at the starting grid for this race. Oh la la, we have plenty of drivers here in this race, 14 to be more exact. And we are going to find out who's on pole position. And look at how bunched up, as the English would say, these cars are here. And I'm not sure why in Project Cars 2 this happens in this particular circuit. But always at the Nurburgring in this simulation, the cars are very bunched up with one another. This just creates carnage in the first corner, like everyone likes to see. And this is Diogo. Front row with Diogo Almeida in position, followed by Diego Silva. Second row is Kevin Allen, very good qualifying, followed by Gonzalo Mota. Third row is Scott Davley, the American driver, followed by John Scott. Fourth row is Simon Allen and Del Taylor, also a very quick driver. Let's see what he can do. Ninth place, only 9th place for Delphi Mora, the winner of race 1. What can he do from race 2, followed by Sid Waters? Then in the 6th row, that's Matt, the rookie, followed by André Dalby. In the last row, we have Robeldam and Georges Jesus, also poor qualifying. Some of these drivers, they are at the back because they could not set a lap. We have a single lap qualifying here at the Nordschleife. Of course, it's such a long circuit, and some of these drivers, due to contact or track limit, they did not set the time. And ooh la la, where is the green flag? The green flag is on, and already some driver there with problem at the back, and ooh la la, that's 4-5 wide into the first corner. I do not have a very strong feel about this. Oh, and we've got a crash there. That's Kevin Allen is in the middle of it. Kevin Allen is in the middle of it, and we've got several drivers that were affected. Let's see what happened here. Kevin Allen is involved in this crash with another driver. That's oh la la, c'est Delphi Mora as well. Delphi Mora in that 33 is affected as well. Let's look at the replay, and also Scott Davley, the American driver. Oh, this happened in the middle of the grid. I think row 4, row 5. This is what the incident has happened, and that is Delphi Mora and Scott Davley collided there in the first corner. Let's see what on earth happened here. Ooh la la, that's 4-5 wide, and of course the track finishes, and there is the grass. Not advisable, not advised. Oh la, it's Kevin Allen that changed the trajectory there and came into the back of, into the side, sorry, of Delphi Mora. Delphi Mora now is going to have separate incident with, it's Scott Davley. That was Delphi Mora trying to be a bit optimistic there in the first chicane. And Scott Davley, but I think this was originally instigated, as the English would say, by Kevin Allen running wide there. And let's see at the front what's happening. What's happening at the front, said Diogo Almeida, business as usual, as the English would say, in this first lap for him, followed by Diego Silva, followed by Gonzalo Mota. Look at the battle behind there in the fourth place, Del Taylor up into fourth place, followed by Simon Allen. There's a battle for fourth place now, and la, Simon Allen, breaking point problem there. Breaking point problem. In there for Simon Allen, then is Sid Waters, then is Georges Jesus. Whoa, la 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 la. Georges was in 14th place a few corner. After he's already up into 7th, and he's a very quick driver. Of course, already won 2 races this season. And look at him, look out. He's coming, he's coming. There's also Kevin Allen, recovery mode for Kevin Allen, overtaking Rob Oldham down into 9th to 9th spot. And the drivers that have been, that's the rookie, Matt, followed by Andrew Dalby. They have same livery. And then is John Scott, Scott Davley, and Delphi Mora is still in last place, and he's not going to enjoy that because he won race 1. He still has got 3 laps and plenty of time as they go through the Nordschleife. They are now in the Nordschleife in Hatzenbach as they negotiate this famous S-corner of Hatzenbach, and the 2 leaders are already trying to check out from the rest of the pack, as also Gonzalo Mota. No, Gonzalo Mota is under pressure from Del Taylor there through Horizon into the Flugplatz. They go for the first time, and we are going to see the car jump a little bit. Is the airport curve there, is the airport, and you see the cars flying a little bit. There we go. They fly through the air into this very fast section. Gonzalo Mota almost losing it there as the driver goes now in pursuit of Schwedenkreuz. This is a very tricky corner, negative camber corner, which of course plenty of crashes there. Del Taylor continues to chase. Look at Georges Jesus, he's already chasing Simon, no, c'est pas Simon Allen, c'est, Georges Jesus up into 6th place there. Up into 6th place goes Georges, and the problem there for Kevin Allen, as, the rookie Matt is in trouble, and yes, he's in trouble there in the Schwedenkreuz section. He's now under pressure from Sid Waters, and where is Delphi Mora? Delphi Mora up into 12th place, followed by the Scots. Now at the back, but let's go back to the front. Let's look for some battles, and the biggest battle seems to be here for 3rd place. As usual, we'll try to focus on the battles with the leading drivers of this race, and say Gonzalo Mota. Ici Gonzalo Mota, very good start of the race for Gonzalo in that Hot Wheels numéro 5. La numéro 5, 3e place ici à Nurburgring as they go to Kallenhardt now. Kallenhardt is a very tricky corner, but Gonzalo Mota has no such problem, and Del Taylor is trying to find out what is the best spot to do this overtake. To Gonzalo Mota, battle for 3rd place. You keep an eye on that battle. Let's look for other battle. That is look at Georges Jesus. He's a driver. He's the driver coming for everyone, and he's already gone up into 6th place, 6e place for Georges. Of course, he started 14th with no time in qualifying. He's already now putting pressure on Simon Allen. Simon Allen, very quick driver as well, but taking it easy now through the section here at Exmoul corner in the first lap. Of course, very long lap here at the Nordschleife, and now through the Lauda corner into Bergwerk is the next corner. Of course, these all have German names. I do apologize. They do not have French names, but this is circuit in Germany. Although it's such a good circuit, it could easily be in France. Of course, plenty of good circuits in France. And these the drivers at the back are becoming a little bit more spaced out, as the English would say. Rob Oldham, problem there for Rob Oldham in a spot. Then Andrew Dalby also running wide in sympathy there, and up into 10th place said Delphi Mora. Will keep an eye on his recovery mode. 11th Scott Davley, then is John Scott, then here is Sid Waters, and rookie Matt is in last, and he's already lost his rear wing. You can see there the hooks, but not the wing itself. And at the front now, for the first time in the carousel, comes Diogo Almeida, followed by Diogo Silva, and in 3rd place c'est Gonzalo Mota. Oh, look at this Diogo Almeida on the outside there at the carousel. That's an unusual line. Several drivers take it through the inside, like Gonzalo Mota, Del Taylor. Gonzalo Mota almost losing it there at the... Oh, Del Taylor very much on the inside there at the carousel. Not advisable because of the camber. You can... if you go beyond the banked area, you're in trouble. Of course, no damage in the Oil Fox Racing PlayStation, but you still lose a lot of time. Now Gonzalo Motta has actually opened a gap now through Och 8, the highest point of this Nurburgring North-Side circuit. Let's have a look at what happened. Oh la 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 la! Georges Jesus is coming with everything. He already went past Simon Allen, and Simon Allen now having trouble defending from Kevin Allen through Brunchen. They go for the first time into Brunchen 2, Brunchen 2. Into the ice curve, a very tricky corner. Now it is one. Oh no, this is Brunchen. This is Eschbach. Sorry, I misunderstood. This is Brunchen. Now, of course, the Brunchen corner, very known corner here at the Nordschleife. Now, oh la 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 la, Gonzalo Motta. Gonzalo Motta, who was in third place, is going slowly. Does he have problem? Oh, problem. Oh la la la, he span. This is, you could find this on YouTube, people spinning in Brunchen all day long. And this is exactly how it happens. You run wide, you go to the gravel. Not advisable to go into the gravel here at the Nordschleife. And Gonzalo Motta loses third place to Del Teller, also loses fourth place to Georges Jesus. Georges Jesus is coming like a possessed man, and he is still only almost 10 seconds off the leader, and he's so quick he still has time to maybe challenge for victory here at the Nordschleife. Let's look at the Allens going at each other. Oh la 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 la, c'est Simon Allen there at the Pflanzgarten. Not advisable to run that line through the grass. Here comes Kevin Allen to try to make an overtake, but not quite possible. Very narrow circuit here at the Nordschleife as they go through Schwalbenschwanz into the Kleines Carousel. C'est le petit carousel here, the last carousel corner, banked corner here at the Nordschleife. Into, ooh la 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 la, it's a problem there for Simon Allen, now through Galgenkopf into the longest straight approved in an FIA circuit. That is the Dottinger Horror straight. And behind this driver, c'est Delphi Mora qui a récupéré très bien. Ici, look at Delphi Mora without a rear wing. So from that incident, Sid Waters, non, c'est pas Sid Waters, c'est Rob Oldham qui a run wide there in that corner. Rob Oldham in 9th, 10th is Scott Davley, 11th is Andrew Dalby, 12th is c'est Andrew, oh la 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 la, c'est Andrew Dalby off the track. What happened to Andrew Dalby? You get to get a replay of this incident, and where is this? It's a Galgenkopf, I believe. Oh la 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 la, not advisable to run wide there, to run flat out. And this is a bit of Andrew Dalby's car, and here comes now John Scott into 11th spot. Let's look at the leader, because the leader is already crossing the line, and is 1/3 of the race is gone. 1/3 of the race, the number 44, c'est Diogo Almeida, followed by Diogo Silva. No one inside. Third place is Del Teller. But look at the driver that is coming. That's Georges Jesus, of course, already into fourth place. Then it is, ooh la 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 la, c'est Kevin Allen. Oh, something happened to Simon Allen. And we love, of course, when Simon Allen makes mistakes. C'est Simon Lagaffe. Ooh, and Lagaffe. What a gaffe this was for Simon Allen. He was in 6th place, ahead of Kevin Allen. This is in Hohenrhein. Oh, not advisable to break so late there. Oh, and Gonzalo Motta. C'est Gonzalo Motta. Oh, no, Gonzalo Motta. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Let's have a replay, because Gonzalo Motta was also a participant in this incident. Oh la 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 la. This is not great in the Nordschleife. So many incidents on the first lap. What happened to Gonzalo Motta? Gonzalo was also stopped there in Hohenrhein, and he had exactly made the same mistake as. Oh la 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 la. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? That's Gonzalo Motta. Something happened with the leaderboard. Something funny happened with the leaderboard, but. Is Gonzalo Motta. Oh, that's not advisable. Braking too late. Reset button is allowed in All for Racing PlayStation, but now he was trying, I think, just misunderstanding there. Misunderstanding between Gonzalo Motta and Simon Allen. I think Gonzalo was trying to get out of the way, but Simon Allen was coming with a lot of momentum. and ends up losing another position. Kevin Allen, biggest beneficiary of this problem as he goes up into 5th spot. Oh, look at, oh, not advisable. Look at that. Oh, and look at that. This is synchronized swimming there at the first corner of the Nordschleife. What on earth is happening with this driver? Are they professional driver? What happened? They spin such a low speed with this car, and now we have got a battle for Cesium Plus between Gonzalo Mota and Simon Allen. Simon Allen now with the, oh, and Gonzalo Mota being very assertive there with the defending. As they battle for Cesium Plus ici between Gonzalo Mota and Simon Allen. Ooh la 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 la. This is where is the camera? Where's the cameraman going? Oh la la la. That's, ooh, well, look at this. They continue to be at it, but now Simon Allen on the outside there. Here comes the inside, and the game set and match, as the English would say, as Simon Allen goes up into Cesium Plus. We'll keep an eye on the battle for the leader. But look at this. The madman Georges Jesus is coming for third place. Is already found Del Taylor. Del Taylor with a pretty good time. Look at the gap. Look at, not the gap. Look at the time. Oh, Del Taylor! Del Taylor! Crash. He had a crash exactly like this in race 1. Oh la 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 la. Exactly same problem. And he loses it. And now, maintenant, c'est Georges Jesus in free air. Let's see what he can do with free air. He's 8 seconds behind the leader, and he's coming very quickly. We keep an eye on his recovery. Del Taylor down into 450s. Kevin Allen 6e, Gonzalo Mota 7e is Simon Allen, followed by Delphi Mora. Delphi Mora is also coming. Of course, he's a very quick driver. He's done a 9.08 because of all those problems in the first lap, but he's coming with a lot of momentum, as the English would say. Then is Roboldam, then is Scott Lovely, André Dalby. This battle. Oh, André Dalby, another problem for André Dalby at the chicane. And he loses positions to John Scott in 11th now, followed by Sid Waters, followed by aussi by André Dalby now in 13th spot. But let's have a look at the battles. And of course, inevitably, the field is more spaced out in this race as people make mistakes. But nevertheless, exciting battles happening through the field, and no more exciting than Delphi Mora trying to recover there his position. He's currently in 8th position, 8th, and he's coming for Simon Allen. Simon Allen's race is not going in the right direction. He was 4th at one point, and he lost. Not through the grass at Schwedenkreuz. Is not advisable for Simon Allen. He gets away with it, as the English would say, but now through Arenberg, now through the foxhole. What a section this is of this Nordschleife. You go down, it is where you achieve the highest speed in a normal road car in this circuit, and it is pretty scary when you reach this point here, because you've got to brake on a straight line, catch the curve, which none of these drivers have done, and not lose control of the car. Now through Adenauer Forst, this is very slow section. And of course these two drivers, they do a perfect job there through that chicane. Now coming out of Adenauer Force into Metzgesfeld, which is very fast corner. Of course here is this section not possible to overtake. Maybe here on the inside he's going to have the ability to overtake, don't know more. No, as they continue to battle now through Kallenhardt. This is, and Simon Allen there running wide. He's feeling the pressure. From Delphi Mora now through the three-way right. The corner with the 3 apex here at the Nordschleife. What a brilliant corner this is. And Simon Allen, look at Delphi Mora now. He can go on the inside. No, pas possible. This is just too narrow here to overtake it. Oh, la, c'est Gonzalo Mota, la gaffe. Une gaffe de Gonzalo Mota. This is slowest part of the circuit, but it does require braking on straight line. No, he's coming too quick, and look at this, he just loses all the grip. Now he presses reset button, but of course look at these drivers have tangled exactly in this way with Gonzalo Mota making a gaffe, and then Simon Allen trying to overtake him. But now we've got ménage à trois here through the X-Bull corner. Here they come. We've got ménage à trois here, battle for what is now 6th place. and Gonzalo Mota trying to hold on to that CGM plus, but these Audis, the two Audis behind, look at Delphi Mora, he's hungry through, back they go now here, and Gonzalo Mota, ooh la 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 la, I predict some carnage ici, and oh, Gonzalo Mota, again, Lagaf, but loses a bit of time. Let's see what happened to Gonzalo Mota, because I am not sure he had some assistance in this crash, but I think he just lost it at the exit of Bergwerk. Is that correct? Yes. Look at those curves, not advisable to hit those curves, and then he's just lost it, and now Delphi Mora nowhere to go. Fortunately, no damage, precisely for this reason. We do not want the race to end like this for some of these drivers, and so no damage in this league. But Gonzalo Mota now, his race is not going in the right direction. He was third at one point in the first lap, and Lulala is now in 8th place. He does not have a front on his Audi, but that's not affecting performance. Here comes Simon Allen through Moedkurve now, now through Klostertal. Very fast corner here, very easy to lose it as well. Now through Steilstrecke. Oh, Delphi Mora! Of course, Klostertal is another victim. And here is, oh, and Gonzalo Mota, what on earth? He had nowhere to go. And he ends up hitting Delphi Mora, so everything is like it was before, except that Simon Allen is now up into 6th place. He goes through the carousel for the second time. But another thing that is happening, slowly but surely, as the English would say, is that race leader is losing a bit of steam. He is now just over a second ahead of Diogo Silva. Now they go through Brunchen here, and you can already see them in first and second. And we'll have a look at the lap times at the end of the lap through the ice curve there. And now, oh, favorite section of the circuit, that's a Pflanzgarten. You can see the car do a little jump over here. There you go. It's exactly like it happens in real life. Now it's a flat out through here through the second section of Pflanzgarten. Here is where the track seems to end in real life. You almost go through like a precipice. Then you go through the Stefan Belov S's towards the end of the lap. We'll keep an eye on this battle, of course, as George Jesus is also recovering. Del Taylor is stable in fourth. Fifth is Kevin Allen. Sixième is Simon Allen, and Gonzalo Mota is coming back at Simon Allen. This provides the most entertainment now. Simon Allen, also Gonzalo Mota, and of course Delphi Mora. He's only 5 seconds behind, but he's much a faster driver. We've seen Delphi Mora, of course, he's a very good driver. He's a championship leader, and of course we expect Delphi Mora to recover a little bit more here, and we'll keep an eye on other battles. There's a big one here between Scott Davley and also Rob Oldham. Rob Oldham trying to get into 9th place. Scott Davley trying to put some resistance there, of course, to Rob Oldham. Let's see the battle then. Oh la 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 la, Gonzalo Mota and Simon Allen. No driver. You have to go through the inside there of the carousel. That's how you take the corner. Not sure what Simon Allen is doing there. You just watch some videos on YouTube on how drivers take that corner as they go through the big straight, long straight now. Let's see how is the leader there. The leader is already finishing the lap. There is the deuxième lap, and now last lap is starting. But of course, it is an 8-minute something lap. Let's leader a 1:32. That's a very fast time. But look at Diogo Silva, a 1:37.80, and the gap is now. Look at Jorge Jesus is a 1:8 minute 29 seconds. Oh la 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 la! Diogo Almeida makes mistake through first corner. Mistake through first corner. No. Diogo Silva now, only a second. Let's keep an eye on that battle, of course. Oh la 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 la. George Jesus, the fastest man on the track. Del Taylor fourth, fifth, Kevin Allen. Then is this very entertaining driver. That's a group of drivers. That's the ménage à trois. There is Simon Allen. Look at the times of this driver, 8:53. Of course, with mistakes, that's what happens. You just lose time. But now, Gonzalo Mota is coming with everything in this last lap. First time through the chicane, and very different lines there through that chicane. Gonzalo Mota, not sure that is really the ideal line there through that corner. as he is now found himself full of Delphi Mora's Audi R8 LMS, and of course Le Mans series, that's the LMS. So Le Mans always present, even if it's a German car. No, look at that, ooh la 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 la, nice done there by Delphi Mora, and now his job done. As the English would say, Delphi Mora up into 7th place, and Gonzalo Mota contact there, but oh no, he's going to lose it, ooh la la la. Does not spin Gonzalo Mota, but almost spinning. Almost spinning. By the way, Scott Davley has checked out from Roboldam. We no longer have a battle for 9th place. Other driver, we've got Andrew Dolby and John Scott battling, but what is happening at the front, c'est Diogo Almeida, now through Atzenbach for the final time. Atzenbach corner for very tricky breaking point there through the S's, but where is George Jesus? George is coming, he's only 5 seconds, and we still have plenty of kilometers to go in this race, because this is a very, very long circuit. Then Del Teller, then it's Kevin Allen, then Simon Allen. Simon Allen now under pressure from Delphi Mora. Delphi Mora trying to get into top 6 at least, to try to maintain the championship lead. Of course, several drivers like Diogo Almeida scoring maximum points. Jorge Jesus already won twice this season. He's in 3rd place, and oh la 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 la, c'est Simon Allen, la gaffe, and here comes Delphi Mora. Simon Allen again on the grass. This is incredible, but now he's going to lose momentum. Delphi Mora says merci beaucoup, au revoir, Simon Lagaffe. Simon Lagaffe does it again. Simon Lagaffe has made a gaff there at Atzenbach, and now he's ooh la la la, he's just overdriving that Audi, and of course tire wear is becoming a big problem, and this car does not react very well to tire wear. It becomes really tricky to basically control. Very tricky, and I suspect that Simon Allen is going to still have to battle it out, as the English would say, with Gonzalo Mota in 8th place. 9th is Scott Davley on his own. 10th is Roboldam on his own. 11th, John Scott on his own. 12th, Andrew Dolby on his own. Then is Matt, and ooh la la la, what happened to Sid Waters? Sid Waters has dropped back quite substantially. He's done a 9:36. He's now sitting in 14th place. And we're not sure what happened, but he's still running, which is the important thing, to get some points. Everyone gets points, of course, in All for Racing PlayStation, but this is a tense battle here. Tense battle between Diogo Almeida, the leader, but no mistakes so far. And look at George, he's only 2.5 seconds behind Diogo Silva, who seems to be struggling with his tires there through Verfeisen, the slowest part of this Nordschleife circuit. And I think the tires, Diogo Silva's tires, are absolutely bonkers, as the English would say, because he's just sliding now through the corner. He's trying to put some pressure on Diogo Almeida, but he's also looking in his mirrors, because in Outro X Müller, look at this, George Jesus is coming, and Diogo Silva is absolutely sliding everywhere. Let's look at George. He seems to be a lot more composed, as the English would say, in this race, and we still have plenty of kilometers to go in this track, and ooh la 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 la, we still have battle for 2nd, maybe for 1st, for George Jesus. Del Taylor, nice performance by Del Taylor in 4th place. Kevin Allen also, despite a few incidents, in 5th place, and 6th now is Delphi Mora. Delphi Mora now through this section that is here through the bridge, and now through X Müller, then Simon Allen, and Simon Allen is not away from danger, because Gonzalo Mota is still going very strongly indeed, battle for 7th place. But let's have a look at this. We have battle for the 2nd place, surely, because George Jesus is coming at Diogo Silva, whose tires are absolutely bonkers. Through Strike they go, and look at this, he's just sliding pretty much everywhere. He's also trying to recover some ground, but he's losing ground to the leader. He's losing ground to the leader. He's losing ground to the leader. Oh, look at this, he's not made a mistake through the carousel. He's under pressure. He's made a mistake through the carousel. He went too much down on the track, and that's the the area where the banking finishes and the Gart. And look at this, we now have battle for second place and we still have a few kilometers to the finish. And Diogo Silva's hopes of a victory are absolutely gone, and now he's got to struggle to retain that second place through OFR. They go now through this very fast section, no overtaking possible here. Through this very fast, sweepy, as the English would say, section that goes now through Wipperman. Through Wipperman, they go for the final time. That number 09 is trying to hold on to Eschbach corner here. Not possible to overtake. Now through Brunchen. Through Brunchen they go, and they're absolutely nose to tail. Nose to tail there. Nose to tail that for second place through Brunchen, Brunchen 2 they go, and look at the leader. He's 3 seconds ahead of this driver. Of course, there's a tangle now. It's very difficult to gain time through the ice curve, the ice corner. And now through Franz Garten, maybe there is opportunity for George to go through, but Diogo Silva is making that Audi as wide as possible. Trying to resist the pressure. Look at this through the next. Look at George Jesus is almost going through. And now there should be an opportunity now through Schwalbenschwanz. What is George going to do? This is an overtaking spot over here through the inside. Diogo Silva already is trying to cover a little bit through Schwalbenschwanz. They go for the final time. Now they go now through Schwalbenschwanz. Now this is going to be the tricky part. It's going to be the straight because they're drafting through the Kleines Carousel. Oh, mistake there by George. And ooh, la 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 la. Did he break the draft now, Diogo Silva? Can he break the draft? Is he in drafting distance? Because we've got now 2 kilometers of straight coming in, and Diogo Silva, nice exit there from Galgenkopf, and now it's going to be a drag race. Look at this, they're trying to now absolutely weave as much as possible to avoid the drafting, as Diogo Almeida is going to win the race. But look at this, Diogo Silva is absolutely drafting, trying to break the draft. Here comes George, he's getting into the draft. Diogo Silva is trying to put the car pretty much everywhere. Through now the bridge, they go for the final time. Now they're going to come through Tiergarten, the animal zoo here, and look at this. Can he do it now at the breaking point through Hohenrhein? I don't think so. I think he's too far behind. Yes, he's too far behind, but the winner is going to be Diogo Almeida. Diogo Almeida wins race 2 here, round 3, race 2. What a race for Diogo Almeida wins, and second place is going to be Diogo Silva. Third place is going to be Georges Jesus. Fourth place is going to be Del Taylor. Let's look at all the battles, if we have any battles left in this race. I don't think so. We've got plenty of drivers that are, Del Taylor. They're through Tiergarten, not ideal line there through the grass. And look at this, Kevin Allen is recovering quite nicely. But it's going to be too little, too late, as the English would say, as Del Taylor takes 4th place, followed by Kevin Allen in 5th place. Then it's going to be championship leader Delphi Mora in damage limitation, as the English would say. In this race, he started 14th, he had incidents, and now he's in the 6th place. 7th is Simon Allen in 7th place. 8th, c'est Gonzalo Mota, and he's going to be slightly disappointed with that because he had a very strong run in the beginning, but of course, unfortunately, races do not last only for 1 lap, they last for multiple laps, and he ends up in 8th place. 9th place, Scott Davley, Mr. Consistent, is having a nice race there in 10th place. 10th in the top 10, c'est Rob Oldham, the reigning champion of and he decides to honor the crowd with almost a wreck in the last corner. There in Hohenrhein, he finishes in 10th place. 11th is going to be John Scott. We haven't seen a lot of John Scott in this race. He has been running comfortably at the back, but of course he still scores some very good points for John Scott here in the 11th spot. As he completes the race, not many incidents, and there's another number 9, which is makes the 3 number 9s in this race. We have to probably solve that problem with the livery. 12th is Andrew Dalby. It has been quite an eventful race for Andrew Dalby over here at the Nordschleife, as he completes the race in the 12th place. Then is rookie Matt, we have not seen too much of Matt. We are going to have a few screenshots now at the end of the race. And we hope to see him. Oh, la 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 la! It is. Oh, and look at this. We have battle for not finishing last now, because there is at the back in that yellow car, that's Sid Water. And look at big crash there for Matt at the end of the race there in Hohenrhein, but he's going to finish in the number 13, followed by last place man, that is Sid Water. So what a race we had here in Nordschleife. We knew it was going to be eventful, and of course I should see you in the next race, and until then is of course au revoir, and we hope to see you in more races in All First Racing PlayStation. Au revoir, à bientôt.